Hello and welcome to the Xfinity series, the soon to be called, what is it, O'Reilly Auto Parts series. I guess I gotta get used to saying that. But we are here in B Open, that name won't change, here for this one at Phoenix. And I'm looking forward to it. Phoenix is a fun track to drive. I don't know how good I am with it, but it's nice to be able to race this series again after skipping both Talladega and Martinsville. Just not really my cup of tea for either of those places. So, back here at Phoenix and ready to do some racing. I'm excited. I don't have all-time optimal up, as I would prefer. Underdrove that a little bit, I think. But I'm not going to be able to get the pole in this one, I don't think. Or probably anywhere close. And this first lap is the only one that's going to matter. With the big run you get. We'll see how much time we lose here. 1/10, almost 2/10. Because you can't get that run to the line I got from before. But it was always going to be tough to qualify well anyway, because we got a very strong field in this one. Especially on the higher end. We got some super high iRating guys. And we'll go over that in just a moment. Roll the bottom here. And at least finish off this lap. Like I said, wasn't going to have any chance to beat the time before. But we'll do a practice pit in. And then we'll evaluate what's going on. Ooh, gotta be careful. Don't want to drift up and tie Dill in the field there. And that was a little bit early, so probably could smooth that out in the race a little bit, but that's fine. I did practice that a couple of times. We're going to be back at 10th. Now, I'd make some adjustments to the setup. Not enough that I would call it my setup or anything. We're still running off of a base from OSR. But been researching, making setup changes and stuff like that. Shout out to Justin Krasinski, league member, guy we've raced a number of times. It was funny, I was looking up on YouTube trying to learn about oval setups and what different levers do and such things like that. And who pops up other than him? Right there, he did a setup video in the past. And I used that to learn a little bit. And so I've made some minor adjustments. Nothing major, like I said, but some small things that will hopefully help us out in this one. Maybe I did some things, maybe get the car turning a little bit more. Things like that. But going to be tough. P12 and the 9 car. We are the 9 car. We got 7,200 as the highest I rating. We've got another 7,000, another 7,000, 6,200. We got some really fast guys in here. So as the 9 car qualifying P12, that's just about in line about where I should expect, I think. I mean, even the 28 car, full field here, 2,600 I rating guy. So, I mean, there's a strong field, everybody in here. Pretty talented, and hopefully that translates to a good race, but sometimes Phoenix can get a little bit sketchy. So we're going to have to watch out, and we're going to be in the thick of it for probably most of this race. We'll do our best, though. 100 laps coming up for B Open this week. And just short on fuel. I mean, 20 laps, but you can make it quite a bit past halfway, which is interesting. There's that strength of field I was talking about, very strong. Sure we got radio on so we know what people are saying. Car can get unsettled a little bit trying to run that dog leg, but it's definitely worth it. You can gain a 1/10.5 or more running down there. So we're going to try to do that, but you got to be careful the angle you go on, because sometimes when you're making that transition onto the apron, it can really unsettle the car. And it could get wild if we got a ton of guys driving down there. So that's going to be interesting for sure. Got to be very careful when we are cutting it, that we're watching where other guys are around us. It's always a challenge here at Phoenix, at least at this modern version of it, where they, cut the grass No greenery allowed.
Final cast grid.
Except outside the walls of this place, I guess.
Additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
3 sets of tires. And according to Race Lab, if we finish 12th or better, we'll gain iRating. So, I guess that'll be our goal, I guess. This is going to be tough, though, especially because I've been having a tough time in recent races. That prompted me to try to learn how to adjust setups myself a little bit more. And the little bit I've learned, I think could help, but I don't think it's going to make a big major swing. I still want to research that more and get better with it. We're in the green already. We got to get going. I don't think it's going to make the biggest difference, but it's a work in progress, learning how to adjust the car myself and do what I can to try to get some speed. But we're going to go all down the front stretch here. The leader can go at any time, even though you're really supposed to go. Actually, you know what? Restart zones. They solved that issue. I forgot. Restart zones. So we're going to be going on green. Used to be you could go anytime, and I think that was part of the reason they got a kick in the pants to figure out restart zones, because it was kind of goofy sometimes. You're off in this one. The watch to our inside. Watch the outside a little bit as well.
Clear.
Gonna run up high. Let's give plenty of room early on here. I think we're clear.
You don't think it's 5 to go?
Dog leg here. Don't run over the guy in front of me. I think we're gonna want to run a little bit lower here in this corner, just to try to keep the tires a little bit happier. I think we could really hurt the right front if we do too much. Guy looking into our inside, I'm wanting to be careful.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
Can't take the dog leg there.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Gotta be careful, that wall can sneak up on us.
Keep high.
On the exit there.
Inside.
20 gonna clear us. Cut down. Take the short way around.
13th place. That lap was at 27.56.
Pile in behind him.
I'm trying to get out the way.
Boy, this track is a difficult one. Obviously very unique with the dog leg and everything else. Even without the dog leg, it's a pretty unique track.
I think I've loaded the wrong setup.
Uh-oh, 22 saying he's loaded the wrong setup, maybe. That really stinks for him. He'll be quick for a couple of laps if he loaded the Q setup, but that's not going to work out very well for him if he's going to be running hot. No idea how this setup's gonna go. If we're gonna be in a good shape or not. Long run and things like that. I'm hoping we will be. Like I said, I loosened it up a little bit. I honestly feel like I probably could have gone a little bit more. But having not run a race yet, didn't want to go too far and learn the hard way that, you know, turns out car gets loose or something. Right now feeling okay. A little concerned that we're going to end up on that right front, but I'm going to try to run this lower lane. Oh, guy getting loose ahead. This is the 21.
He is 24. You are not clear.
He is struggling. We were going to go to his inside here.
My bad, got paid.
Outside.
Alright, Colton.
Still there.
Times are pretty consistent.
Still there. Stay low. slow.
Keep it to the bottom. We're getting run over while trying to make a pass. It only goes so quick trying to keep my line here. And not to run into the guy, but he is going to pass us back, unfortunately. The high line is faster in that corner, but like I said, I worry it'll do bad things with the tire wear.
Inside.
Five getting to our inside.
Still there, hold your line.
Their rating is 3.3.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high, clear.
21 feels like he's really going to hurt his tires running like that in that final corner.
Stay low.
Time was
You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
27.63.
We're taking it 3 wide, man.
Still there, hold your line.
We're so early in this race and so far back, I don't feel like that's necessary, but
There's a car on the high side. Clear.
what we're going to do, I guess.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
We got to get clear of this. 21, he's holding us up quite a bit.
Outside, clear. Car outside.
We're just going to drive in hard here and clear him, I think. Have a slide job move. There we go. Seems like it's going to be difficult to pass if someone's got that outside line.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Sardina, car number 5, and their rating is 6.3. Full course caution.
And we got a yellow. I see some smoke in our mirror, so it happened behind us. We are coming into pit because we were pretty close on fuel at the start. With about 80 on a full tank, it said. Don't know how accurate that was, but we're going to be nearly able to make it by the time we go green. So we are definitely going to come in. Might as well take some tires, I guess, in case it goes green. We got 3
We're
sets.
under caution, pits are closed. Pace car
I feel
is
like
out.
we used them
Line up
quite a
single
bit there,
file behind car number
running side by
5.
side, so we'll conserve tires later if we have to, but I think we're okay to take a set here early,
Race car speed is
in case we can make it to the
54
end.
miles per hour.
It'll also give us a look at what our tires have been up to, if we are on that right front, or if they're looking pretty good or not, or whatever.
The leader, Trent, is pitting.
What we're checking up for, the line is right there.
45 miles per hour.
So it is pretty confusing there. There's a couple lines heading into the Phoenix pit road speed line. Could get a little bit confusing.
Pit box in 10. 5,
Well, Bryson, this is either
3,
going to work for us
2,
or we're screwed.
1. Right here.
Too far forward. Oh my god, by a micrometer. 96.95. Look at that on the right rear. Okay, that's great to know. So we are potentially going to end up on the right rear. So I'm glad I didn't loosen it up more then, I guess.
Okay, go.
Why the fuck am I shit so slow? Okay, I'm not in a qualifying setup. Okay, I can actually drive the car.
They want you in single file.
Just barely able to get out where we came in,
Why?
or thereabouts. I think we lost a couple spots maybe.
Yeah, I didn't go.
I actually
15
can't
over,
tell.
So I just got to enter the line.
But not too concerned about it.
Oh, I got you.
We're trying to make it on fuel.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired and delirious. It's been a long day. I just got home from Martinsville. Oh,
So we're gonna clutch it for a little bit here.
Because you're a Maryland.
Got past the 5. Apparently been speeding. It's one more spot we will gain.
6 hours on Friday. Today it was 4, but.
One left to green. You're on the outside this
Okay,
time.
We'll be on the outside this time. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, driving to the mountains in West Virginia is nice.
This feels like a track you can save a lot of fuel if you try while under green, so I think we are going to try to make it to the end if it goes green. I don't see it going green, though, as nice as that would be.
I'm really excited about what we have this week.
Get
Just gotta
ready,
hope we're not
going
part of
green.
it if it does fall apart.
Pace
Pace
car is
car
just
is off.
left.
Be ready.
This track sucks. There ain't no tire wear.
Some dissenters of modern
Version
Phoenix. I know there's
green.
plenty out there. I think it's unique enough to be fun. I think I would
Yeah,
prefer no dog leg, even though
on
that is part of
iRacing.
what makes it unique.
Ain't getting that.
I don't know, it just feels messy. It feels wrong. It feels like a Frankenstein track, like it's turned into something that it didn't start as.
Green, green,
We're racing.
green.
And I guess that's fitting for Halloween, at least.
Oh, you heard him, boys. Let's do it again.
Inside. You're
Okay.
up top, 3
Pace car
wide.
is
3 wide, that's scary.
Hold your line.
15th place.
Right side, 2 wide. Still there, inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Still 3 wide, that also is scary.
Inside, 2 wide. Clear
They're
inside.
wrecking.
The yellow
At least we
flag
survived it.
line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
We were 3 wide, there were guys on our low side. And they did not make it. I think that might have been
Pace
guys
car's
that we were
out.
3
Line
wide
up
with that
single
were
file behind car number
all
19.
involved in that.
We're under caution. It's
I
closed.
feel like I held my line pretty well up there, though. I decided to run up high. Just run the highest
Car speed
line.
is 54
Best I can
miles
do
per
to give
hour. Grids
room.
are
If I
open.
just run up all the way to the top. Whatever went on below us, I don't think would have been our fault. Hopefully not.
It looks like we'll need to add 7.3 gallons.
7.3 gallons is actually a lot. That's a little concerning. That's more than I would like to have to save, but the number's going to go down under this caution period. I don't think we need to give up our track position to try to fill it back up. I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit confident that we can make it. Save some fuel here. Maybe we can even take the dog leg under yellow. Shave some time off of
Pit road
The
is
caution
closed
lap.
right now.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
At least the caution periods seem pretty quick here. We're already 2 to green. Hopefully the field can clean it up a little bit, though. 2 cautions already. We're coming to the end of lap 19. Actually P12 right now. Top 10 would be fantastic. I think I'd be absolutely okay with that. I think initially I said just try to beat P12 where we started, and we're back in P12. So I think we're on track. According to my tire data, we were actually getting on the right rear, which is very interesting. Gives me a little bit hope we might be okay longer run as well.
Follow
One
car
to go.
number
Next
20
time by.
in the
Line
outside
up on
lane.
the outside.
Pace
Yeah,
car's
outside
out.
lane,
Car.
P12.
We think we'll need to add 6.9 gallons.
That has already lowered a bit more, down to 6.9 gallons needed. We know we can save a little bit
About to
longer
go green. Stay focused.
down what used to be the front stretch here.
Okay,
Pace car is off.
Pace car is just left.
Alright, guys, we're handing out trophies in 3 laps. See what y'all can do. That would be the stage point. The stage point iRacing.
Alright, getting back to it, 80 laps to go.
The trophies are crap. I haven't figured it out yet.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
Not my greatest start.
Car inside.
B12.
Still inside. Still there. Hold your line. Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
Filling up now should get us to the finish.
You're up top, 3 wide.
Oh, not again.
Inside, 2
Oh,
wide.
jeez, we had somebody
Still there
nearly
at
hit
bottom.
us.
Clear inside.
Somebody blinking or
Inside.
something. I think there's a ghost inside of me.
Still there.
Holy hell.
Under me, and I didn't know
Still there
whether or
at
not
bottom.
he was gonna lift.
No idea where this 12 is.
Keep high. Clear.
Oh, they look like they're about to wreck up there. Don't wreck right here. This is a very narrow part of the track.
Car number 2 is now leading.
That's not going to be easy to avoid if they decide to wreck right there. Dog leg.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Dart, car number 12.
Alright, we're still P12. Ooh, saw some lockup up ahead. Car actually feels pretty good. And remember, these are some very fast drivers here in a strong field, so to be able to keep up is no light task. Feeling pretty decent. Ooh, guys getting sideways. They were looking pretty loose, maybe.
The yellow flag is out.
Another yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Fortunately, guys not able to keep it green. It looks like they're wrecking in the back still.
Line up single file behind car number 12. We're under caution, pits are
Pit
closed.
road
Look at the
open.
replay on that.
You need to catch
Is
up
that
to the
from
guy
the
ahead.
inside?
All course yellow, pits are open. Race car speed is 54 miles per hour.
Unless you got loose.
Still no reason to come in. We took our first set of tires already, so we got to make them last a little bit. Some guys coming in to get fuel, maybe. To make sure they can make it, or maybe they didn't take tires at the start. Feel like we should be able to make it. No problem here. After the couple of yellows.
It looks like we'll need to add 6.4 gallons.
6.4, that number continues to lower, and it's going to lower even more after a couple of extra free laps of minimal fuel consumption. Saw two guys down on pit road. I think that might mean we're P10 now.
Yeah, I had 10 minutes of damage out of that 22.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
We're
Some
under
guys,
caution, it's closed.
serious damage it sounds like.
It sounds like it's just survival of attrition would be the key to success.
We estimate we're going to need to add 6.2 gallons.
6.2 now. That number's still larger than I would expect, given what iRacing's telling us we can do. iRacing says we're about 2 laps short, I think, at the moment. Less than that, even. In the end, I don't think it's going to be a factor anyway, because we're going to continue getting yellows more likely than not. But good to know we can make it to the end, most likely, if it does go green right now.
Follow
One
car
lap
What
to
number
position are we
20.
in
Line up
here?
on the
I'm
outside
guessing
line.
P10.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Yes, there it is. Alright, P10. So we're moving forward. Still feel like we might end up having to dodge some guys, though, which is a little concerning. But the less people in front of us, the less likely the wreck happens in front of us, I guess. I don't know if that math works out in reality, but
About to
at
go
least
green.
let me have
Brake
some hope
focus.
here.
The pace
Pace
car has
car
just
is off.
left.
Be ready.
Sleeping a little bit that last restart. Let's be more ready this time. Got to second gear. Let's get this thing started.
Green flag. Green flag. You're in the top 10. Inside. Still
The
there.
next
Hold
car
your
is
line.
Forsberg, car number 60, and their rating is
Still there.
4.2
Inside.
E9.
Still there.
Didn't hear 3 wide this time. That's a difference.
Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Inside.
Guy, we're inside
Still
there.
at the bottom.
E10, that one was a 28.04.
Keep high.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh boy, these guys are kind of stinking it up, huh?
Seriously, I'm right up on the fucking wall.
Really tell when that
It looks like Healy has crashed
Unfortunate.
in turn 1.
Would love to get some green laps
It's
in.
crazy because that 3.4K SOF last race was also extremely clean.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's
Pace
way too
car
many
is out.
egos in
Line up
here.
single file
I
behind
can't
car
even
number
believe this
12.
shit, man.
Pace
Still
car
haven't
is
done
out.
any green
Pits are
laps,
closed.
so still no reason to come
Catch
in
up
and
to
take more
car number
tires.
12.
Pit road's open.
Full course
If I
yellow.
get on my
Pits are
replay,
open.
I will. That was just...
Pace car speed is
Damn.
54 miles per hour.
Sure, what's happening here? Are we waiting for the pace car? Got a big checkup.
Half 13, car.
People passing us.
Sorry, my car wouldn't start.
One having ignition issues, I guess. Much like the NASCAR community in general, the video game community. Ignition
Half
issues
26,
that thankfully are no longer part of our video game experience. I think we're still P10. Didn't notice if anybody pit in front of us. I don't think they did.
Car 26 got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Closed. Pit
We're
road
under
is
caution.
closed.
Pits are closed.
13 really wants to be side by side with me under yellow here. He might just be trying to save fuel like we are, though.
We'll need to add 5.4 gallons.
Still 5.4. We'll continue saving. Feel like we should be okay, though. At this point, for sure. Tell other guys saving. Probably why the 13 keeps ending up side by side with us, too. Try not to use brakes.
.28 car. You need to get some glasses, man, and go your ass to bed.
Got people calling each other out. I guess whatever's happening behind us. We'll see that all
Next time by.
16.
after the
You're on
race, I
outside
guess.
this time.
Okay, Colton, get ready.
Whatever's going
Race
on
resume
back
at the end of
there.
this lap. We think we'll need to add 5.2 gallons.
5.2 now estimated.
Get ready. Going green.
The
The
pace
pace
car
car
is
is
just
off.
left.
Be ready.
Will we be 3 wide again? Before we get to right about here. We weren't last time, but that seems to be the general trend. Ending up 3 wide. Getting back going though.
Green
Green
flag.
flag. Green flag. Inside.
Formula car number 2 is
You're
now
up
in the
top.
lead.
3 wide.
Somehow 3 wide already.
Right side. 2 wide. You're up top.
Where
3
is this
wide.
guy going? He's
Still
giving me
there,
no
still
room.
there.
Take a whole lot.
Still hold. Right side. 2 wide.
Trying to get as much room as possible. Tapping the wall.
Car outside.
God, that guy diving in from a mile back.
Close. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Survive it though.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Okay, Colton, the next car
Still
is
there, hold your
car
line.
number 30, and their
Clear
rating is
outside if you want to.
1.6.
Alright, we lose a couple spots back to P12, but that's fine. Some guys being very, very aggressive. I think I'm going to go ahead and just run that higher line if we're not going to get many laps under green anyway. And we're apparently going to be on our right rear regardless, so maybe we can get away with it.
That last lap was a 27.40.
We going green now? Are we all good? Guys behaving?
That lap was a 27.43.
Decent run through there that time. Car's turning pretty well in the final corner. I think the track's pretty cool at this point with the sun going down. It's probably giving us some extra grip.
That last lap was a 27.50.
I feel like we're pretty even on pace with most of the guys around. We're not super off pace like we have been in a couple of the previous Be Open experiences, so
Window is now open.
that gives me a little bit of hope. We can have ourselves a good run here today.
We didn't record pit timings. The exit position estimates may be off.
Did not
With traffic on the
expect the
exit,
13 to do what he
probably
did there.
we think will be in P.
I don't know if we got loose on entry or
Between
what.
Bryson and
Went
Trent.
from bottom lane to middle lane, it looked like.
That lap time was 27.66.
5, he was being pretty aggressive earlier.
Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear.
Thanks for that, Dan.
Guys up in the wall there.
Your last lap time was 27.69.
Still there, inside.
I've got mega grip in this corner.
Stay high.
He's doing much better than we are, I think, through here.
Still
I'm
there.
gonna just have to let him go.
Clear inside.
P30.
Just happy we're getting a run for once. Under green. Check our fuel situation in a little bit. See how that's working out.
The car in front is Sardina, car number 5, and their rating is 6.3.
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
That was the wrong button. I'm so used to getting damage, I guess, that I pressed that button instead. Give me a moment. Tough to do all that when I'm trying to drive.
We'll need to add 3.5 gallons.
3.5s, that number's gone down quite a bit.
Trent, car number 1, is leading the race. You've just done a
13.
27.79.
Everyone's looking more single file now. Hopefully we'll help with the whole wreck issue. Here at Phoenix, it feels like early in the runs are when a lot of the wrecks happen, because you get the dog leg and then 3 wide into this corner here. And all that kind of combines to some mess sometimes. Had to go extra high there. That works pretty well if I can get up higher. It's tough to do though. It's only going to get tougher and tougher to take that dog leg as time goes on. When you turn that steering wheel, you got to make sure it sticks. Some side-by-side action up ahead.
Your lap time was a 27.88.
Try the bottom this time.
P13.
That was not better. That was much worse, actually. Good to know. A little bit of contact ahead. They look like they're okay, but it does look like they're 3 wide almost. Gonna really have to keep an eye on that in case I have to get on the brakes. There's a good turn. I like running it up high like that. These guys racing side by side ahead of us, and we're still not quite able to keep up. They might just be
That was
a bit better.
0.92.
Get that seam there. Now what's the fuel saying?
We will need to add 1.8 gallons.
Oh, okay, only 1.8, so it's going down quick. Uh-oh. Contact up ahead, maybe the 16 in the wall, are they wrecking? Holding it together, I think we're okay. We've got ourselves a long-run vehicle in this one. That would be cool.
We're halfway through. The lap time was 28.00.
Bit too low for my liking there on my line.
We're halfway in
Car
the
feels
race.
great. No complaints at the moment.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I'd like to try to get to the outside of these guys. I think that would be the best way to pass.
That lap was at
Ooh, is that
28.
blocking or looseness? I don't know. Sketchy situation up ahead, though.
Inside. Clear inside.
Briefly got to his outside.
That lap was at 28.22.
Got a run on him. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with it, though.
Trent, car number 1 is now leading. You've just done a...
And we get to his
28.17.
outside here.
Car inside. Clear. Inside. Still there.
Thank you to him for paying attention.
Clear
He
inside.
just got to his outside,
Inside.
barely.
Still there. Inside. Stay high.
Make sure we're not turning into him.
28.28.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Complete the pass. All right. Feels good. We actually got a pass done here today. Can't always say that. I think we might be able to catch these guys up ahead too. We lost some time doing some battle. But I think we're pretty decent on pace at the moment. Love this to go green, that's for sure.
I think we'll need to add 1.8 gallons.
Car still feels good. We're getting plenty of rotation on throttle. Trying to hit the best laps I can, try to keep up with these guys. We're about a second ahead.
You've just done a 28.18.
The 3, though, he's on his way. We pit on lap 26, so he's probably got fresher tires. He's not going to have any issue getting past us, I don't think, unfortunately. So we're going to lose a spot. Easy come, easy go. Pass one, another one gets past you. Guess that's racing. Not much you can do when a guy that's 7,000 I rating and has fresher tires comes up to you, though. I don't know how much defending you can do against that. Just keep trying to run the best laps I can. Then he'll probably get on my inside here in this corner.
It's good consistency. Keep it up.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Just trying to run my line here.
That last lap was a 28.17.
Not really trying to fight him. I just prefer this higher line, and that gives us a pretty good defensive line by default. Laps are clicking by pretty quick. We're already coming to the end of 62, so 38 laps to go.
Car inside.
Drives in hard. He's probably got us here.
Stay high. Still there at bottom.
Not quite. And a lane higher there in the final corner. Not sure if that's good or not. I was just worried about the dive.
Car inside. Clear.
I feel like it says a lot about the strength of this field for the 7,000 I rating guy to be running 13th, though.
You've just done a
Probably got us this time.
Still inside. Still there, inside.
Gonna lift off.
Clear.
Let him go. Not doing us any good having to fight. So back to P13. I feel like everybody in front of us should be fine to make it to the end. I don't think there's going to be any fuel issues given that we had all those yellows. We could get more though. That's always a possibility.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Bryson, car number 3, and their rating is 7.1.
Fortunately, just not quite able to keep up with the guys in front of us anymore. I feel like I'm hitting pretty consistent laps too. We got a lot of green on our session last lap, but not quite translating into pace compared to those guys.
That lap time was...
I will say, pretty happy with the setup. I'm glad I put that extra little bit of turn into it. I don't know if the setup would have been fine without that or not. But having it on the right rear after that first pit stop was cool. I liked that a lot.
0.80.
And theoretically the change I made should have helped with that. So that's cool. I like knowing what I'm doing with the car. Who could have known? That actually helps. Now, I don't actually know yet. I've got some ideas of what certain levers do, and I can pull them if I want. But like I said earlier, that's a work in progress. Essentially still just running the free setups. Or the ones that I get for free that, unfortunately for everybody else, are not free anymore for OSR. But understandable, they put a lot of time to do all the setups they do. So I can see their point of view there on that. They gave out free setups for a long time, so... Just unfortunate that they weren't able to keep the lights on otherwise.
That was a 28.31.
I wonder if we're going to be able to hold on to P13, because we do have the 6 car coming up behind us, about a second back. He's been gaining.
Behind is now 1.13. You've just done a 28.32.
I do feel like there's a lot of driver error going on here too, though. I feel like I probably could be getting more out of this car if I were a little bit more aggressive with the throttle, probably. Because it feels like you get some decent turn on throttle. I'm just a little bit nervous with it. Maybe not taking it quite to the limit. Take a wider entry into the final corner here, see how that feels for us. Not too bad. Get the real high line there. Almost pushed that a little bit too far, but it gave us a great run out.
The gap to Anderson behind is now 1.00.
I don't think I want to run that second line in the final corner. I just hit a much better lap there, running a little bit lower. So let's see if we can run lower here in this corner as well. Compare how that feels. Ooh, it certainly doesn't want to turn all that much. And did not like that at all. No run out whatsoever.
You've just done a 28.36. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
It's going to be a much better lap now that we go back to the top. Full 10th faster through the corner. Maybe we will be able to hold off the 6 behind us. That gap is maintained for the last couple of laps. That's what we need. Are these guys in front of us coming closer? I can't tell. I haven't been looking at the gaps.
1.00.
Trying to get more aggressive with the throttle pedal and try to hit some good fast times. Avoided the wall so far, except for little tiny brushes when going 3 wide and stuff earlier. I'd like to keep that up, but I feel like if I were a little bit more daring, a little bit more willing to get closer, we could probably hit some faster laps. Now, I think they're still pulling away in front little by little. Maybe coming back to us sometimes from battling. Very satisfying when you can hit that final corner just right. And carry a lot of speed if you go right down by the bottom line
28.35.
and it turns really well. Car still feels great, I'm just not very fast, I think. Maybe the car wouldn't feel great if I were driving harder and actually wearing the tires out, but I guess that probably wouldn't be a bad thing, right? So,
The gap behind is now 1.00.
six car still 0.9 behind us at the moment. Really hard to make up any ground on the guys around us. It's been hard for the 6 to catch us, and not really making any progress on the guys in front of us either. Ooh, almost got the wall. But see, look, that was quite a fast lap compared to the last lap. Really rewards being risky with getting near the wall, it seems like. Not sure if that's really a good thing for me, though, because I'm not much of a risk taker when it comes to that. I usually find myself being a little bit more conservative with getting close to the wall and stuff like that. Same with being side by side with other drivers. I'm more likely to give more room, make sure there's not contact, than to maximize as much as possible, which will limit how fast I can run, but hopefully lead to more consistent results.
Root in front is pitting.
Oh, look at that! Somebody did need to come in and get fuel. I guess we got to check our fuel, don't we? Because it's been a long time. We got 16 laps to go.
We think you're okay for fuel, but there's not much to spare.
We're okay for fuel, and we are now in P12 as well. Is there anybody else up there that has not taken fuel? That is very interesting. I almost forgot that that was a potential possibility. I would have thought that everybody was good to the end at this point, but maybe not so much. We're also pretty close, and we were saving during those yellows. Were there other guys that pit the same time as us, but maybe weren't saving, weren't thinking about it? That could also happen.
Gap to Anderson behind is now 0.89. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
There's another one. Look at that. All right. That's another spot. I think that puts us into P11 now. How about that? Did not think there were going to be more guys pitting.
P11.
Or any guys pitting, for that matter. Suddenly this, uh-oh. Suddenly this turned into more of a fuel mileage race than I expected. Thought everybody was okay. There's the wall I was talking so much about. Guess I was thinking too much about the guys pitting, and not about hitting that corner, right? See if we can't get a better run at it this time. That's better. 0.6 behind us now. I would really hate to lose another spot after gaining one. Gaining two, actually. Feels like that's what happened to us all race so far. You gain one, you lose one. Really like to stay in front of him and, heck, maybe get a top 10 here if more guys have to pit. Because we still have 11 to go at the line. I just dragged the wall again. I gotta be careful. That was a tiny little hit, but it's still not good. Don't do that. Hands are starting to get sore. Might contribute to my errors. Sure that the right front or right side tires in general probably aren't feeling as good anymore, though. Oh yeah, the 6 has picked up the pace. He might be passing us. Dang it, man. Gain one, you lose one. That's been the whole motto of the race, I guess.
10 to go, this time
Got
by.
fresh tires coming. It's interesting.
P11.
Inside.
There he goes.
Still there, inside. Clear inside. Inside.
Got the 4 by now.
Still there, hold your line.
That's gonna hurt our pace compared to the guy behind. I think we gotta fight this, right? Because we only got 8 laps to go.
A lap behind.
I think I really want to give it up.
Your lap time was at 28.52.
Oh, he's got so much more grip, though. You can tell he can run lower. He carries a lot of speed still. Gotta fight for our P11. Got tight there. We got loose there. The tires are definitely giving up on us. I have not done a great job of keeping them.
Okay,
Keep high.
Colton, the next car is Dart, car number 12.
Still there at the bottom. Still there at the bottom.
We're fighting it. I think he's got it, though. He's got more grip, you can tell.
Still there, hold your line.
Ooh, he got tight down there, though.
Clear
That'll
inside.
bring us back. At least temporarily. But he's still on the inside of us.
Car inside. You are where we expected to be. Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
Ooh, great run out. So far, we've been able to defend it. Hopefully, cleanly. I feel like I gave him plenty of room. It's just so hard to pass. We experienced that earlier.
1 gallon remaining.
Ooh, got a little loose. Coming to 2 to go. It's that run out of the corner, I think, that's saving us. It's a huge run we can get.
Two laps left. That was 28.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
We were just on it on fuel. We'll be seeing if anybody isn't able to make it. I guess. Anybody else. 1 lap to go.
White flag this time.
Ooh, hit some bumps there in a bad way. Kind of had a bad corner.
White flag, last lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Making a big dive.
Inside. Still there at the bottom.
Lap car in an awkward spot.
Push, push, push,
Good
or we'll
one,
lose
Trent.
this place.
How's it going, Johnny?
All right, hold on to P11, I guess. Unless one of those cars was a lead lap one out
I
of
didn't
fuel.
pay attention to the
Okay.
fuel,
Whew.
so I didn't
Finish.
save
Ow,
the
my
battery.
hand.
I wasn't early on.
P10, one of them was for
Good
position.
job. Very
Oh,
good
yeah, I
job.
was close. I was like, oh, these guys might wreck a few more times. I'm sure.
Woo-wee. That was a tough one.
Good
Had to
run,
fight hard for that top 10. Good race, good win.
0.1.
Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to
I
talk
still
over that
actually
guy.
had another lap, but I was saving a little bit in that run just in case.
Good race to the 6. I appreciate him racing me clean. I know that had to be frustrating. Oh, he's gone. I was just going to say I appreciate the clean race. I know that had to be frustrating for him. But he's left. I raced him a couple of times. I remember having a couple good races, so appreciate him. 60-57. I am so happy with how this setup was. We only got a P10, but I feel like that's more my driving ability than the setup necessarily. And full credit goes to OSR for that. Because even though I made some changes, I don't think they were too crazy. In fact, the changes I made probably made it go from 60-60 to 60-57. So I probably made it worse. But I guess no way to really know. Unless you run it like 100 times and compare the data and blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I mean, we're the 9 car. We got a top 10 and a high strength of field. We beat where we started. We got the top 10, which was kind of my stretch goal after just trying to beat P12 where we started. That was all I really wanted. So top 10, we were competitive. Very, very pleased with that. So I hope you enjoyed. I know we had a decent number of laps there. We weren't really near anybody, but we definitely had an interesting run to the finish with the 6 closing in. We had to defend a little bit, push the limits on the high line. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed running that high line up top over here. And as the sun went down, it got more and more grip. So let's go ahead and see the incidents now. See what happened out here. So lap 12. That doesn't seem quite right, actually. Let's go back to lap 0. Fortunately, something's wrong, and it's not showing before lap 4. So I think we had immediate yellow, didn't we? Hopefully this is still recording. And it's not like a space issue thing, because I've had that in the past. But anyway, this caution, 13 kind of just runs over the 14. Just drives right through him. I would be pretty upset as the 14 there. Absolutely no reason for that on lap 13. Just check up for the guy and actually make an attempt to pass. Ooh, there is a hardware failure of some sort. You can see something. Oh, he's damaged already, actually. Oh, okay, I see. It looked like a hardware failure, but it was an in-game hardware failure in that his car was broken. He must have broken something in the steering there. And therefore, no steering. Fortunately, that will be the end of the race for Batman. Here's the 3 wide situation we were part of. The 10 just gets loose, trying to stay to our inside. That's a guy we may or may not have been able to beat otherwise. Pretty fast driver. Right around our same I rating, but I know from racing him before he's pretty good. So he just gets loose in the center of the corner. So we definitely gave plenty of room. I was a little bit worried hearing 3 wide. You can see I was just running as high up as I felt like I could. We were okay. The guy in the center just lost the handle on it. More 3 wide. 22 has to lock him up, trying not to run into the guy in front of him. That makes him go straight right into where the 26 is. Unfortunate situation there. 22 just trying not to run the guy over, but ends up causing more issues. And then the 15 getting loose. Stack up here. This might have been a wreck we saw in our rear view. I'm not sure. But you can see the 15 getting on the throttle, probably getting loose right here, and then having to lift a little bit. 22 tries to go to his outside, but just clips him. And then nowhere to go for the guy that's blinking about a lot. I remember we had to deal with him. Or I think that's actually a different guy. I don't actually remember. But I remember we had some blinking at one point in the race. We were dealing with a ghost. Oh, yikes. That's a big hit. That's more stuff caused by that dog leg. I mean, we're just, we're going through there. We're all over the track. 28 comes up from the dog leg and looks like he clips the 23. Can be tough to judge. 23's off the wall a little bit, but I don't think egregiously so. I think the 28 maybe even was trying to file in behind him, but just barely clips him, and that causes a chain reaction. Those guys, pretty hard hits there, including the 15. Can't get around it. That stinks. I've raced with the 15 a number of times as well. Remember having some clean races with him. It's just a slight wall hit. Looks like on a restart, probably. The 10. Again, issues in this corner. Just slightly gets into the quarter panel there. That's really close. I don't know if I can call that on anybody, because, I mean, if you consider this line kind of where they're running, I think the 10's pretty well down the track. The 24 is up the track. I mean, he's holding it a little bit tight, I guess, the 24 there. I think the 24, I think, could probably fade out to the wall and just have a faster corner, maybe. But he holds them tight down there, and they just come together. I don't really think I could blame anybody for that, though. Doesn't come with a caution, at least. And a big jump forward to lap 82. The 20 having a rough corner. He's looking like his right front's in bad shape. That did not look like it wanted to turn for him. Lap 84. That might just be tire wear at this point. Further evidence that that right front's probably not happy with him. Is this more tire wear? Looks like it. We didn't have anything for our car under 50%. Again, our worst was 57 on the right rear. So I was actually really happy with that. So I don't know if my changes made any difference, but the setup was definitely better this week. And it brings us to a top 10 in a very strong field. And I'm very happy with that. Started 12th, moved forward, and had a fun race. I enjoyed trying to hold off the 6. Good race to him. Appreciate him not just running me over, even though he was clearly faster. We were able to run that higher line and hold him off. So, race results page. Let's see what we got out of this. Plus 18 iRating. We've been moving up a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be one race that'll bring us down to the 4,000s again. Probably be the one car in a late race and someone will wreck me. That's usually how it goes. But for now, moving up. Clean race, so A499 maintained. 168 championship points, putting into perspective just how strong this field was. I mean, I've won plenty of races that have less than that. That's always a great indicator, I think, of how your run went, and I feel very, very good about this one. I mean, again, we got 7,000 iRating guys in here. I was able to hold off the 6 is in the 6,000s iRating. The 4, another 6,000 guy that got caught up in wrecks, I guess. Or he might have, I think he was actually a guy that had to pit. So that was another factor. We were able to save enough fuel. We had about 1.5 laps to the good, I think, at the end. So all that saving under caution, that counted. We were able to maintain it, run a smart race, and get ourselves our top 10. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Nice solid run here for us in this one at Phoenix. We had some wrecks early, but green to the end after we got that all sorted out ended up being a pretty good one. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.